facts in life.
Good topics.
Great topics today, man. You got YouTube channel?
But he gotta get everything set up. He got some stuff on there. It was a bunch of stuff I didn't like, so I told him to erase it. I didn't like the image.
That's all over. Yeah. All right. So we are. Let's reduce. Let's Yo, that's the next superstar coming, man. That's our little brother right there, man. That's his son.
Yeah,
so
getting him ready, you know.
Getting ready. So I just heard the music, man. Powerful music. I didn't even know he could sing like that, man.
He could blow, man.
Man, welcome to DD2 Days to Day 2. Y'all already know I'm here with family, man. Pablo.
How y'all
You
been?
know? That's a great question. How y'all been, man? I don't smoke weed. You know, the last time I had this on Facebook, people were like, I don't smoke weed, man, but this is celebration. We got, after last year, man, we got a lot to be thankful for real. So, Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a crazy year, but Happy New Year. We got great topics this year. Go ahead, fam. Introduce yourself again.
Yeah, it's me, Pablo. You know, we about to get into these topics. You know, the capital and you know, the difference in how things would have taken place if it was us.
All right, let's get at it. About 2 weeks ago, we had Spider-Man in the Capitol Hill just climbing, doing a lot of stuff. Our topic today is January 20th. I'm just going to put it at that, January 20th, which is the Inauguration Day. So we had a bunch of Spider-Man climbing the Capitol Hill. Funny thing is, this time last year, we started DD2 with George Floyd.
Yeah.
This year, we started with this stuff going on. So when you saw that, bro, what did you think?
I thought it was bananas, man. I thought it was crazy. And, you know, me being a military retiree, you know, 21 years.
Right.
You know, man, I was flabbergasted, man. I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
Capitol Hill.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is stuff you see in movies, you know? Like, I'm like, whoa. But what really got to me is how it makes us look as a country to other countries. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, man, that make us look weak. You know what I'm saying? It make us look weak. You know, I mean, that's my opinion.
Let me ask you a question. Is Donald Trump this powerful, or there are people like this in America that anybody could have been Donald Trump, and that stuff is still what happened?
Well, I think it has to do with Donald Trump trying to straddle the fence. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest, I believe that what he did actually worked. You know, like for instance, right, before this whole election with Donald Trump, you know, and his presidency and everything, nobody thought of Donald Trump as a racist.
Right.
This whole racist thing came into place once he got in office.
Right.
But what people got to understand is it's not that he's racist, it's he's trying to straddle the fence each and every way. You see what I'm saying? So as the president, you can't lean to one side and not lean to another side, because at the end of the day, he basically did the same thing Barack Obama did when people were asking, what are you going to do for black people? And Barack replied, I'm the American president. So whether these guys are racist or not, he's still their president too.
I didn't think that makes a lot of sense though. Now, I was watching this stuff. One of the questions a lot of people is asking is, there is double standard.
Yeah.
What is the difference between what these guys did and BLM did?
Well, for one, BLM didn't run up in the Capitol. These guys made it up. They made it in the Capitol. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think they got help? I mean, the video was showing some.
I don't know, man. Some people think this thing was planned out. Some people think this was basically, a screenplay. I don't believe that because people died. You feel me?
Yeah.
People don't die in screenplays, unless you Brandon Lee or something,
What's the difference between BLM, what BLM did, and what these people did?
BLM went out there, they protested and tore up the city. These people actually ran up in the Capitol. You know what I'm saying?
What is the difference? They are both. So if someone comes in and say, listen, BLM did it, these people, Trump supported, they did it. What's the difference?
But we actually see that BLM didn't do what these people did, man.
Do you think if black people did it, they would have got shot?
Definitely. Definitely. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think like...
Definitely. I mean, here's the thing, and I put a lot of thought into this. The fact of the matter is America still looks at black people as the lesser. Bottom line, you know what I'm saying? And that was proven. There's no argument about it.
What is it that people don't understand? Like people that are supporting that action. What exactly is it you as a black man you're trying to explain to them? Like, listen, this is what we're saying about white privilege.
No, but here's the thing too, right? Black people went out there and they wanted their voices to be heard. George Floyd was the straw that broke the camel's back for black people.
Right.
Black people say, you know what? Nobody's listening to us. We're going to tear this shit up. You feel me?
Was it the right way though?
No, hold up. You can't tell a person how to do something when they've done it over and over and over again the way you thought that they should do it and got no results.
But that's what these people are saying though.
No, but here's the thing. Why do you think these people were at the Capitol? They felt like Trump was robbed of the election.
Right.
So that's the way they felt. They should have
approached it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I think they were some damn fools to run up in the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? It's as simple as that. Hey, Black Lives Matter had enough sense not to run up in the Capitol.
No, even then though, they had people lined up.
But even when they had people lined up, they weren't trying to run up in there. They just wanted their voices to be heard. You understand what I'm saying?
They know what would happen.
Exactly. They knew what would happen. You know what I'm saying? They wanted their voices to be heard. That's it. All they wanted was them cops to go to jail for what they did.
Do you think, what is it going to take? Why is it that the people that don't want to believe this, like the people that are saying it's the same thing, is double standard because BLM did it? What is it they don't get?
I guess they don't get the reasons behind what's being... Anybody that's saying it's the same thing must have not seen what actually took place. You know what I'm saying?
That shit was crazy.
When those people was in the Capitol, that lady that got maced, she said it's a revolution. You see what I'm saying? Like, in her mind,
it's going down.
She's thinking movie. She's watched too much TV, thinking, okay, we're just gonna take over the White House because things aren't being done the right way. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so let's just say they succeeded and they took over the White House.
That's a coup.
What's next? Okay, now that you're in the White House,
then what?
You think you're not gonna get taken care of? You think you're not going? You think, okay, the White House is a building.
Yeah.
You understand? You're not just gonna stay in the White House and run it. They're gonna send them people in there to lay you down, and that's gonna be the end of that. So now that you're in the White House, you expect the entire America to listen to you?
It didn't make sense.
They didn't think it through at all. I
think they were just trying to prove a point.
Exactly.
Do you think Trump instigated it?
Partially, yeah. Definitely. I do.
You don't think a bunch of grown folks gonna do what they're gonna do. You think Trump?
No. Listen, people are gonna do what they're gonna do, but like I say, Trump is gonna try to remove himself from any accountability of their actions. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So that's just what happened. You know, he tried to remove himself for, as far as taking any responsibility. But the entire America knows that he had a part in this. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I say, I stand on my word. You know, I stand on what I've said. You know, I'm neither Democratic or Republican. I think both parties have good views.
Good, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If I can put both of them together and create a whole nother party where
independent, like
exactly,
just
where everybody is fair, and you know what I'm saying? You know, independent.
But then though, it's not going to help America. I think the balance is what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think Trump won that election?
I don't know. I can't tell you one way or the other, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Because where is all this coming from when they're saying there's election corruption, all this stuff?
Well, if you think about it, man, it's been election corruption since the Bushes. You know what I'm saying? So
Florida is always in place.
Exactly,
right here, though, we always get.
You know, the whole election corruption thing is nothing new, and Trump knows that. But guess what? He wants to win. You know what I'm saying? It's just as simple as that. He wanted to win.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, when I look at this whole thing, when I saw it though, that stuff scared. I won't say it scared the hell out of me. I think for some people it answered some question. When you have somebody like Joe Biden saying, well, if this were black people, do you believe him? Or is this politics?
Well, for one, man, I don't believe too much of anything Joe Biden says.
The reason I ask this question, because most people always think, because you're black, we always got to think Republican.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. I'm right and wrong.
Exactly.
I don't believe politicians. And I just think the reason I ask you that is Joe Biden just saying this because, hey,
he want to get in office. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for 90% of African Americans has voted for the Democratic Party for a long period of time
with no reason.
And that's why he said, if you don't vote for me, you
ain't
aren't
black.
You know what I'm saying?
He's so comfortable with it.
Like, he feels like you're supposed to vote for me. Don't worry that the 40-something years that I've been, you know, in politics,
racist
I
to
haven't
you.
done anything.
I'm racist towards you. I said a lot of BS.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
Do you think Trump is racist?
Mm-mm. Let me tell you something, man. A racist does not want to deal with black people at all. You know what I'm saying? They don't listen, man. He don't.
But he didn't have a choice, though.
I'm talking
as
about
a president.
No, I'm talking about before he was the president. That's what I'm trying to say.
True. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like you never heard of this stuff before he became the president. I said it before and I'll say it again. Trump don't like poor people. It's simple as that. It don't matter what color you are. If you got some paper, Trump deals with you. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
So you don't think he racist? You just
I don't think he racist.
He's just a marketing genius.
Basically. Now don't get me wrong, he got some businesses that failed and plummeted too.
You think some company they're gonna arrest him when he's done?
I have no idea, man. I can't tell you that. You know, I mean, from the crimes that they basically saying he's done or whatever. I guess we just gonna have to find out. A lot of people saying, yeah, when he get out of office, he going to jail, but we'll see.
Now, one of the things people say is with this BLM movement, can you look at it and say there's something in common? Like people that are crying are like, yeah, we went to Capitol, we didn't agree with it.
Yeah.
You got mad because you felt like it was injustice. Do they have a right to think like that? What is really the difference?
The reason why they were there and the actions that were taken. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. So, the whole National Guard was called on Black Lives Matter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Where was the National Guard? For this.
They didn't know. Did they call them that first day?
Man, when they felt like things were getting heated, they called the National Guard.
Right.
It was all over everywhere. That
But I don't have any issue with that though. It's security.
Yeah, but
I
what
mean,
I'm saying is, why wasn't that kind of security called on these people?
Didn't they call them? I
just remember the cop. I remember police being out there.
I saw the cop like opening the door for them to. I don't know if it's true. I need y'all to hit us up to let us know if that's true. But we seen the cops like opening the door, and they said this stuff was well planned out.
Well, I heard that. As a matter of fact, I was watching D.L. Hughley the other day saying that it was planned out, and Trump was behind it. So
that some people got paid and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
One of the dude was in the Navy. He got kicked out.
I saw he was on the Kitty Hawk.
I was trying to look at his face like, do I know this cat, man? I don't know.
Yeah,
but a couple of our people were saying that.
Yeah, I saw it, man.
A couple of our people was like, yo, we know this guy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
Yeah,
they say he got kicked out, though.
Oh, well, but here's my thing, right? His mom was saying he only can eat organic food. He wasn't eating all organic on that mess days. You ain't about to tell me that.
Not in the mess days.
Not eating
But that's why he got kicked out,
on the
though.
mess days. I don't know.
There
you go right there.
Yeah, sure. No, he was in the Navy, though. He said he don't eat no organic food in the mess. Shout out to all our CSs, man, for taking care of us while we're waiting. Now, when I saw what happened that day, though, is it like a picture of where America is going?
Definitely.
Do you think
Definitely.
this thing gave us a glimpse of this is serious?
Yeah, I mean,
we might laugh right now, but
a lot of people think that it's gonna be a civil war. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that it's gonna be a civil war, and black people ain't gonna have shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a whole bunch of posts, telling black people stay out of this shit. We ain't got nothing to do with it. Let them go ahead on and fight it out.
Who they fighting?
Each other.
I'm still. I don't know because this stuff is serious. Like,
yeah.
Because I just think this is the first part. We're like, let's try if we can get into the Capitol Hill, and they tried it and it worked. Did they say anybody got arrested yet?
Yeah, I've heard some people have been put in jail or whatever, but they ain't been sentenced. As far as I know,
Well, supposedly it was supposed to be 10 years, like because that's what they said they were going to do with the BLM.
But we'll see though.
We'll see how that works out. Now let's look at this Biden and stuff. One thing I will say is, I have a lot of the Republican beliefs, and now you and I talked about that.
Yeah.
I have a lot of the Republican, and I keep saying that.
I support that because they believe in a family structure.
Yes,
where there's a man, there's a woman, and there's children, and they believe in that. They believe in entrepreneurship. And I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it lines up with my values.
The reason I just give up on Trump, and I think that's what makes you a man, dog. If you are a Trump supporter and you didn't see anything wrong with what this guy was doing, like, it was too obvious, though.
Yeah, he talked real reckless, man. That's Trump. He talks reckless. And a lot of stuff, a lot of times he's on TV, I'm cringing because, like, nobody, vetted this speech. Nobody, who are in your corner.
Like,
and take this man's social media. Now, don't get me wrong. I believe in freedom of speech, but as the president, you shouldn't be on social media that much.
You gotta be a politics.
Come on, man.
Now, okay, do you think this thing kind of messed up the whole Republican Party now?
I don't think it messed up the whole Republican Party. I think that it messed up his chance of being reelected. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean reelected? It didn't win the second part anyway.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think his whole first 4 years, the stuff he was saying, stuff like that. I support what he was doing, but the words that were coming out of his mouth was what pissed people off.
But I couldn't do that. Like, it's just like, yo, because you support a criminal. It's like supporting a drug dealer in the hood because he takes care of the hood. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that, and I think that's where the whole issue was. We're gonna be right back, and we got a lot to be thankful for. That's why we're smoking. I don't smoke weed, so if you're thinking I don't smoke weed, I don't smoke cigarettes. This cigar, man, it's celebration. So we out here in Pablo's house, and thank you guys for supporting. Or if you've not subscribed to DD2, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll be right back. We're gonna have part 2 of this, and we're gonna call it a night. Yeah. Anything else you gotta say, my brother? We're gonna talk a little bit about this.
There you go.
All right. We'll be right back. Peace.